Hey guys, this is Comics Villain, and welcome to another episode of Indie Spotlight. Today we're on Kickstarter, and we're going to be talking about Everglade Angels, a graphic novel by Blake Northcott. It's a 48-page graphic novel that will crack you square in the skull. It's unfiltered survival horror like you've never seen before. As far as Blake is concerned, let's talk a little about her. Blake Northcott is a Canadian writer with a focus on comic books and novels. Her Arena Mode Saga, a series of sci-fi superhero novels, were international bestsellers, appearing at number one in Amazon's superhero categories in Canada, France, the UK, and America. Arena Mode was nominated for a prestigious BSFA, which is British Science Fiction Award, which is fantastic, for Best Novel in 2013. And the series is part of the high school curriculum in the state of Florida. Think about that for a sec. That's awesome. That's really crazy. Blake wrote the sixth volume of Michael Turner's All New Fathom in 2017 for Aspen Comics, an 8-issue series that became a graphic novel on June 20th, 2018, being sold worldwide. In May of 2018, she began writing executive assistant. Iris, another comic book series published under the Aspen banner, and is slated to co-write No World in November of 2018 with Scott Lobdell, writer of X-Men and the 2017 smash hit horror film Happy Death Day. A 50% stake of Aspen Comics was just purchased by Mythos Studios, run by David Micel, founding chairman of Marvel Studios. Interesting. So let's close that and let's continue on. All right, so far, uh, wow, converted from. Oh, okay. I think is that Canadian dollars converted from. So right now, if we're talking Canadian dollars, I guess that's what that is. Then it's $5,123.29. Otherwise, Otherwise, if we're talking US dollars, which I think this is what that's converting it into, it's 3,929 US dollars. The goal is 15,338, or 20,000 Canadian dollars. 94 backers have backed this. It's 28 days. There are 28 days left. Let's jump into this. Let's see what we have here. So you can make a pledge without a reward. I don't really recommend unless you have already donated to this and got your tier. Which, if you're gonna do anything, like let's just say if you're gonna do that, you might as well just like apply the money if it makes sense to like the next higher up tier. Like ask for your money back, and then apply that same money all together with the new money you're adding in, for a higher tier. I might as well just do that if you're willing to put more money in at that point. So, signed limited edition graphic novel, a signed limited edition copy of Everglade Angels with bonus material and covers that will never be available online or in stores. Get this crowdfunding exclusive package before it sells out. Blake Northcott signs all copies. Wow. All right. Not Scott or Rock. We'll include all stretch goals and bonus materials as they unlock. Ships anywhere in the world. So that's going to be shipping. Looks like October 2019. There's 74 backers have picked up on this one. This is 33. Okay, so about 25 US dollars or 33 Canadian dollars. Correct me if I'm wrong on what I'm saying there. Pledge 49 or more, which is about 38 US dollars, and you get 2 books. The second one is half off. That's not bad. If you're looking to get maybe a copy for someone else, or you're just getting it for yourself, that's fine. um, this one is limited though. There's over 189 are currently left. 11 people already backed it. This is for 61 US dollars, 2 books plus a shirt. It's an early bird special. Hit a grand slam with this special package: 2 copies of Everglade Angels plus a shirt with the iconic skull and baseball pads logo. Cool. First 100 orders. If you live in America, pay no shipping. USA. Ah, yes. Freedom, hashtag freedom and democracy. Okay, now this one's quite a bit more. Let's see what it has. Pledge of $253 or 330 Canadian dollars. Original art, own a piece of history, an 11 by 17 pencil board by Rock Upchurch. Suitable for framing. First come, first serve. The earlier you pledge, the better your selection. There are plenty of dynamic splash pages throughout the book to choose from. If you hurry, ships worldwide, inquire for details. All gone. Ah, reward no longer available. One backer already got this last one right here. This one is the original cover art. The one and only cover by Rock Upchurch owned the. Wow, I wonder when it went. That's what I'm curious about. $422. Owned the 11 by 17 pencil board that is suitable for framing, illustrated by the award-winning Rock Upchurch. Specify if you are like it signed. Oh, if you like it signed and or personalized. Ship securely worldwide. Good Lord, if it could you imagine if it didn't actually get to you? I never thought about this. What if you did ask for something and it was like original artwork, paid for it? You're paying like $400, $500, $600, and when it got to your home, if it gets to your home, it was damaged. How upset. I would be so upset. I haven't heard any stories about that, but maybe who knows? I mean, that kind of thing can happen. Um, Not that I'm saying don't get it, for other projects, but like this one, they still have more original art. And it's not a problem to get these. It's perfectly fine to get these. You know, I personally I think would worry if I had the money, I would be getting stuff like this. So I'll say that. So now we went over all the tiers. Let's actually get into the campaign itself. I do kind of like this about Kickstarter versus Indiegogo. It's just a little simpler. You have everything sort of laid out. You don't have to keep selecting one perk after the other or one tier after the other. It's kind of nice. But I'm still more of a supporter of Indiegogo. But with projects like this, where you have Blake and others, I will absolutely go on here and give my support. So, overview. Everglade Angels, an R-rated 48-page graphic novel, is the first horror graphic novel from Scott Lobdell, writer of Marvel's X-Men and the writer and creator of Happy Death Day. That is so fascinating that they're doing this. The book is co-created by Blake Northcott, international best-selling author of Arena Mode and The North Valley Grimoire, who is writing her first creator-owned graphic novel. The art is by Rock Upchurch. Gosh, I've said that so many times today. Uh, the co-creator and artist of Rat Queens, the Eisner and Hugo nominated Image Comics series that won a GLAAD Media Award in 2015. So let's see the story. A wrong turn down a dead end road. A car that won't start. An unspeakable evil emerges from the darkness. No phones, no weapons, no escape. Think you've seen all this before? Think again. When a girls' softball team takes a shortcut through the Florida Everglades, they veer off the path towards a night they'll never forget. Drinking, dancing, one last hurrah before college starts, and they go their separate ways. When they stumble into a trap set by a murderous cult, the stage is set for a night of blood-soaked carnage, but the cult has never dealt with victims who are ready to fight back. And while the girls might not have home field advantage, they have a game-changing surprise of their own. The 48-page graphic novel is a doubleheader of murder and mystery that will crack you square in the skull. Okay, now I'm starting to understand what's going on here. It's unfiltered survival horror like you've never seen before. Batter up. It's time to play ball. Let's see. Here's the art. Okay, so this is the part. This is the part I'm very excited for. Let's see, because just checking out the artwork up here, I really, 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 really am fascinated by this. I really like it. There's a lot of detail and depth, and certain things just pop out color wise, like a lot of the red. Interesting. I kind of wonder why they're wearing masks. Yeah, I mean, I would grab the bat too. I'd probably grab the bat too. So thank you for taking the time to check out our project. America's three greatest art forms are comic books, baseball, and slasher films. Oh my gosh. We combined them. Okay, so yes, I would agree with a lot of that. We combined them all to create this kick-ass graphic novel, and we're confident you're going to love reading it as much as we enjoyed creating it for you. Printing. Our books, stickers, and t-shirts are printed locally in Canada and the United States. While some companies use factories overseas to produce their books, we believe the quality in North America is far superior, and we would rather pass along a better product to our customers. Oh, fascinating. It also speeds up the fulfillment process, getting the books in your hands faster. And I would agree that that's rather important and appreciated. Many people would appreciate that. We also sign, package, label, and ship every order by hand. Oh, good Lord, Blake. We do not use third-party fulfillment services. Oh, good Lord. You're going to have your hands full, but at the same time, I know you guys are going to be doing a great job with all of this. Um, I'm not knocking that in any way. I just know that from the perspective of like say Richard C. Meyer, he had a hell of a time doing exactly that. Um, and he was mostly by himself, but if I recall, he would have some friends helping him out here and there. Um, but it's quite the process. More power to you guys. Gosh, wish I could help or something. I think a lot of people actually, I really do believe a lot of people would help out with these kind of things. Some would even do this stuff for free, to some extent. Risks and challenges. This is my fifth publishing project on Kickstarter. I have published four novels, including the three Arena Mode books and the North Valley Grimoire in 2018. With each new project, I have worked hard to provide better packaging, a higher quality of printing, and more efficient shipping. Delays in the past have been extremely minimal, and I've been consistently shrinking the gap to deliver even faster. Wow. Okay. So I mean that's something else then. I pride myself on delivering projects as close to the estimated delivery at dates as possible, and I have offered consistent quality along the way. See, this is kind of how I feel. I for one, when I do my book, I want to be able to finish the majority of it before it really even gets out there. I know that's a daunting task. That's going to be tough, and when I actually get the artist and start on all this, find my colorist, and actually produce a lot of these pages that I would like to do myself. It's going to be a long road before anyone even sees it. So, but there's a lot of planning and process. There's a lot of planning with these processes, and a lot of new things to get used to and understand, learn. Um, so she's had a chance to do these things before. So, you know, if you want to feel comfortable about buying a book from somebody, from anybody, or funding it, I should say, um, Blake's great. You also have, Richard C. Meyer. He has his book out, and others that have proven they can do it. That they can deliver. And there are some creators that it's like 5, 6 years later, nothing. 10 years later, almost nothing. Some people don't even get refunds for that. My books have been nominated for awards, are part of the high school curriculum in the state of Florida, and have all debuted as #1 bestsellers on Amazon, both in America and internationally in various sci-fi fantasy categories. There are always challenges while creating and delivering a project, from creative issues to shipping delays, but as a professional in both the comic book industry and a full-time self-published author, I believe I'm qualified to deal with these issues swiftly and deliver the best product possible on schedule. I think that's very important. You I think a lot of people are going to be changing how they do things when it comes to indie projects, indie comics, and such. I think putting things out on schedule is rather important because some people are going to look at it and say, "Oh, it is October. It's going to come out then. That's just before my son's birthday, or just before Christmas. Maybe it comes out in November." people might actually consider it like that. They might look at it like that, and you know that matters now to the fans, to like a lot of diehard fans or fans that are maybe more forgiving. It's not as big a deal. Am I okay that it's been over a year for Cyberfrog? Sure, but yeah, I've been giving updates constantly. We all have. Was I, against Jawbreakers, taking as long as it did, coming out after um, another campaign that Richard C. Meyer had put out? Was I okay with it coming out after the fact? Well, yes, because I got updates on it. I got updates on everything, like everyone else. Iron Sights, but in any case, guys, I could think my point was made. This is more for um, Everglade Angels. So let me get back to this. Working closely with Scott Lobdell, a seasoned comic book professional with more than 3 decades of experience at Marvel, DC, and writing Hollywood screenplays and Rock Upchurch, an award-winning artist, I have the utmost confidence in both the delivery speed and quality of Everglade Angels. So yeah, guys, please check this out. If you have questions, feel free to ask Blake. You can find her on you can find her on here. Find her on Twitter. I think Facebook. Um, they have some stuff here. And yeah, if you need to ask for anything, feel free to, or go ahead and pick up this book. I think this is going to be a great hit. If you like horror, uh, keep in mind this is not for kids. This is going to be R-rated, so be cautious with that. But at the same time, Blake's awesome. Has a proven track record, and the artwork looks fantastic. So I think this is one worth picking up. In any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers, uh, hopefully sometime in the near future. When that actually does happen, a lot of that funding will go towards my character creations. I'm hiring different artists right now, or going to artists for like commissions and such. I shouldn't say hiring, but I think you guys understand what I mean. Um, Doing commissions for a lot of the characters that I'm making. The story I'm making, I've come quite a long ways with it. So right now it's just more of the process of what is this going to look like. Uh, and if anyone's willing to help donate to, you know, getting this sort of thing off the ground and running, it'd be greatly appreciated. It's going to be a huge project, huge storyline. There's a lot going on with it. So I'd love for you guys to be a part of it. Um, and I'll leave links in the description for where you can donate if you'd like to donate. And it's very much appreciated if you can. Definitely help me get to that 1,000 subscriber milestone. Like, share, comment on what you think about Everglade Angels, whether you got it or you're going to get it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.